What's up, you guys? This is Juggler Venom from BBBW Backyard Wrestling, and I'm coming at you with another episode of Venom's Lair. Alright, well, today I decided, wipe the fucking face paint off and cut the fucking act for a little bit, because I wanted to talk about something on a more serious note. Because I know, or at least I think, that we have a couple fans out there that might want to hear, a little explanations of who we are and, what our story is. So, if you didn't know, LJ Swag's former name is GBW from our old channel, and mine is Wicked Wilson from our old channel. So the story goes, I was moving to Colorado when I was about 9 years old. And moving, you don't really have any friends. And I lived there for about 2 years, and I never made new friends, really. So I went from 4th to 6th grade without really making any friends. I think either the 5th or 6th grade, my friend LJ Swag moved to Colorado, or GBW moved to Colorado, and I had no idea about wrestling at the time. No one ever talked about it, no one did anything, but as soon as he came, he brought wrestling with him. It's what he loved to do, and he still loves to do it all the time, and it's all we talk about. But anyway, so he moves to Colorado, and he starts doing crazy things on the playgrounds, like swantons off of shit and just going crazy. And everybody loves it, because when you're in the 6th grade, you fucking love this shit, because it's fucking cool. And so he's telling me about, Edge, Batista, and fucking Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy, just crazy shit about wrestling. And I finally just, I had to watch it on fucking TV when it came on when I was, little, And so I watched it, and I immediately loved it, like any kid would. So, after the 6th grade of, just going crazy, I still never really made any friends. He was kind of, he was a good friend, just, it was off and on with him and me, but nowadays we're like brothers. But anyway, so I didn't have that many friends still going into middle school, and I met this other friend who was formerly known as Satan on our other channel. So me and him would get into wrestling too, and I think that influenced GBW to get back into wrestling a little bit too, because we decided one day after watching a SummerSlam, no, it was a Cyber Sunday pay-per-view, that we were going to do some backyard wrestling. And so we started to get into it a little bit, but then after a while it got, old, and we just kind of stopped. We weren't really good. We didn't know what the hell we were doing, And so we stopped, and then I didn't really hang out with him that much. But then after that, me and LJ Swag got into skateboarding, and just a bunch of random shit that teenagers get into, video games and shit like that. After a while, we last year in 2013, we finally got back into it, and we started doing it seriously. So we actually learned how to do all the moves correctly and all this stuff. And we were actually looking up and learning how to do everything. So like I said, on our previous channel we did a lot of crazy shit, and we have quite a bit of views on it. So how that came to be is he was always kind of into wrestling, even though I don't think he really told many people about it. And I was too, because I would still watch it on TV and stuff. So basically, he found these guys on YouTube called ESW, and I'm sure you guys have heard of them because they're fucking crazy and they're amazing wrestlers. For backyard wrestlers, probably the best in the world. Fucking shout out to Wicked J and Hardcore Kid and all of them, So he shows me them, and we decided to get into it, and we made a YouTube channel, and we had a friend who was really good at, recording and editing and a bunch of shit like that, and we got quite a bit of views on it. After that happened, we actually got a little bit of fame on YouTube, and then we kind of stopped because my friend wanted to get into real wrestling, like wrestling at school and stuff like that, and he also wanted to get into, we wanted to get into UFC and shit like that. So we did that for a little bit, and then a couple months ago, I walk over, and he puts on one of our old videos, and he goes, "What do you think when I look at this?" And I just shook my head and I said, I think we were fucking amazing at it, back then, like a year ago, and we were really good, and he agreed that we were really good, and then we just started back up. So that old channel, actually, we had thought that the original ESW had quit wrestling, and since we thought they were so amazing and so great, we wanted to, like, keep their company going in a way, not trying to steal anything, like their names or moves or their company name or anything like that, We just wanted to carry on the legacy of just backyard wrestling in general, because it seems to be, like, dying out slowly. And so finally, like I said, a couple months ago, we got back into it, and then pretty much here we are now. And I even have fucking knee pads that I think Elder Swag and I used in our fucking old channel. So that's pretty cool to find just laying around. So hopefully we'll have a match this weekend, And on another note, we just want to really become professional wrestlers one day. It's what our passion is, what we do. We fucking live, eat, and breathe wrestling. We just love it. So I hope you guys think of it as a really serious thing as much as we do. And hope you have a good day. It's Juggalo Venom signing off. Peace.